Bloomington is actually a hotbed of geocaches. There's more than, I think, 450 within a 10-mile radius. We also have some of the most creative geocaches around, so people from other states like Tennessee and Michigan and Chicago, Illinois, they come down to cache in Bloomington because we have so many and we have really creative ones.
In the game, my handle is Monster Cat Ambush, which, of course, I was a international man of mystery there since 2008. It's now cracking into 2011. Obviously, the geocaching game, it's one of those things you can either be a person who does it by themselves out there all day long and never really sees the other cachers. That's been a lot of fun. I did that for the longest time, and would actually at times I would be out hiding things or have hidden things and would hear people coming up the trail and then kind of get off in the weeds and watch them find them, which was always entertaining because then I would go read their logs about how they would see other footprints on the trail.
Before we started the Bloomington Geocachers, we had a lot of people who geocache by themselves, and we recognized people's screen names because we saw them logging caches and we saw them hiding caches, but nobody really knew each other. So when we first started an event in 2009, our first event had about 16 people show up, and when we were introducing ourselves, it was so funny because we kept finding people's screen names that we had seen caches by, and we seen them in the logs, and so it was really exciting to put a name to a face.
In the last year or so, I actually, you hate to use the term came out, but the IU geocachers kind of kept prevailing upon me to, I have like over 100 hides out there in the geocaching game, and so game player Mickey for Jess kind of got on me about why don't you come to an event and actually meet some people, and it ends up I have a lot of fans out there who enjoy finding my stuff.
In Bloomington, we have two geocaching organizations that kind of help start a really active geocaching community. We have the Bloomington Geocachers, which is for pretty much anybody in the area. We have people as far away as Nashville and Bedford come to several of our events. And then we also have the Geocaching Club at IU. Both of them have been going on since 2009. So our first event in Bloomington was, well, as part of our group, was in June 2009, and since then we've been having monthly events. And then in fall 2009 we found a few students from within the Bloomington Geocachers to start up a group, and we've tripled in size since then. So we started out with just me, and then we moved up to 4 people, and now a year and a half later we have 30 active cachers and more than 250 people on our email list of students. We work really hard at showing lots of people what geocaching is. In most cases, people had never heard of it, or in some cases they have heard of it, but they've never actually tried it. So we have been working really hard on how to introduce new people. So we have an event usually every 2 weeks somewhere. Sometimes they're on campus, sometimes we go hiking or canoeing, or lots of different other adventures. And every event, newbies are welcome to come.